So, quick update on Mamba. There's going to be a good bit of videos coming out soon, but just wanted to show you guys what I'm doing currently. I got the radio out. Didn't show you guys, but I finally put the GPS up there and the microphone is up there now. Had to put the actuator in on the dash. That's done. So now we have air conditioning on both sides working good. Just did new lights, dome lights, and door lights on both sides. And now we're running some 9-line to our harness connector so we can run an amp for our speakers. And I'll show you guys that when it's done. So, a little update. Decided to put some headers on there. Some long tubes. Took the other ones off. Didn't record the process because these were a bitch to get in there. And although you see them bolted up, I will have to end up taking these back off because there is 2 broken exhaust bolts per side. 2 of them were already broken. Yeah, I went in there to look and they were already gone. But 2 broke during the process of, well, technically 1 broke during the process of me taking them out, and 1 was already broken and just sitting in there. So I got 4 exhaust bolts that I gotta figure out how to get out. And, you know, just my luck, all of them broke inside the head. Like, none of them broke with any exposed threads. They were all like flush broken or recessed. So yeah, you know, we got that going. Just a little update. I'll show you guys when I'm done putting it all together. Oh, I might start it up after I put the exhaust gasket on this side. I know you can hear all the exhaust leaks, especially right where it's rattling like a motherfucker. You wanna press the gas, please? So guys, haven't made a video in a long while. Done a couple things to the truck since the last video, definitely, and there's a couple things still left to be done. We can start small, and I just finished this one. Put a new center console lid on there because the other one was pretty fucked, so I cracked that back here. So put a new lid on there. Ordered it and realized afterwards that I ordered the wrong color, but doesn't look bad, so it's staying. Plus, I don't feel like returning it, so it's staying. Let's see, what else have I done? Let's see. Oh, I ran the amp. I ran an amp in here for the speakers. I replaced the speakers. I don't know if I told you guys I did that, but I replaced the speakers.
and ran an amp for that, and that right there is a block, so I can relocate my knock sensors. But you guys don't roast me in the comments and kill me. Here's my speaker amp. Haven't finished getting everything plumbed up and put together all nice and professional looking, so that's how we got it right now. But it's running my rear door speakers and front door speakers, and then I'm gonna put in another amp and throw a sub in there or two whenever I decide to do that. Also, I put in cold air intake or hot air intake, whichever one you want to classify it as. I mean, it's venting straight down to the outside, but it does get pretty warm in here, so it's probably a hot air intake. It feels pretty fucking hot. Also, we have long tubes on the truck now. Recently did that. I'll probably have to wrap these. They've been doing pretty good in here. I don't see any melting of my spark plug wires because they're kind of spaced out and not really right next to it, but I'm not gonna wait until that possibly happens and leave them stranded before I decide to wrap them. Plus, I gotta take it back out so I can weld up the rest of it. My bad. I take it back out so I can weld up the rest of it because I connected it, but I want to weld it. And I'm probably gonna pull that Y pipe out and do a next pipe and finish out the exhaust. I'll drop an exhaust clip in the video somewhere, probably here. But yeah, besides that, haven't done much to the truck. Here's my power wire from running the amp. And if you're wondering why I got such a thick fucking wire, it's because, like I said, I'm gonna be running a sub later on in a separate amp for that. So I decided to go 1 to 0 gauge wire and do a split. So that's why I chose such a thick wire, so I can split it down the line. But yeah, nothing else done besides that for now. Do have a lowering kit for it. I'm waiting for my front springs, and I gotta get some shock extenders for the rear so I can correct the rear shock angle, and then I'm gonna cut it up and drop this bitch, put it on its ass. And tint the windows. I didn't. Also, here's the reverse camera right here. I know I still got the piece of plastic on it. I still have to fucking figure out. For some reason it's not triggering like it's supposed to. I don't know. I gotta probably trace my wires and see what's going on with that. But that's that. And yeah. Let me see, the tailgate is still fully functional. Everything's still fully functional. I ran that up through the side here. But yep, that's it. Just coming to give you guys a quick little update on what's new with the truck. And this one over here. Finally got the rear end rebuilt. Still haven't put it up yet. Waiting because I want to also put a drop kit on this one. So probably gonna do the drop kit, then throw the rear end back up there. possibly within the next like 2 weeks. Then I gotta put a transcooler on it and alternate, and she'll be back on the road too. Then we can have fun with that one and this one. With both of these bad boys, or bad girls I should say. Should be interesting. But, alright. Thanks for watching, you guys. Have a good rest of your day. Peace. Oh, please like, follow, and subscribe, and tell me what you guys want to see next. Like I said, I do plan on putting tints on this soon and finishing out the exhaust. I was thinking about equal X pipe, kind of Corvette style, or just cutting off the muffler and running it straight pipe for a little while. Tell me what you guys think. Will it be too droney, too clappy? Don't want it to sound real clapped out. Yeah, just give me some ideas. I also want to replace the headlights and the taillights eventually, and the third brake light up top over here, and do some other stuff, like maybe wrap it or something. Let me know what you guys think.